Good evening, good ladies and gents. And today, what we about to show you is how to hook up to a trailer during a drop and hook. So, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to couple, how to check for things where the trailer may be too high, and how to correct that, and all that good stuff. So, at this moment, what I'm doing is slowly lining up and backing into the trailer. What I'm looking for is the numbers of the trailer, which is on each side, each corner of the front part of the trailer. Making sure I can see that out of both my passenger and driver side window. And when I do, that means I'm straight. Right now, I kind of sense that's a little too high. I explained that on another part of how I knew it was too high. But let me show you how to fix that. Alright, so try to get underneath it, but as you see that gap right there? There's too much gap in between the apron and the skid plate. So in other words, that means this thing right here is way too high. So gotta lower it. And this is the fun part. So if your trailer is too high, you see that gap we have between that apron and that skid plate? If it's too far apart, as you see right here, this little marking to show you that I'm currently in the outer gear. There's two gears that's on a Prime's trailer for the crank handle and landing gear. Got this gear where you see it's all the way pushed in, and this gear where you see that little group is pushed out. When you pull it out like this, the landing gear is going to go up or go down slower, but it's much easier than a strain to lift up or lift down. Okay, so we got heavy trailers, or basically when I have to lower a heavy trailer without a yard dog's help, you pull this all the way out to this position. All right, you see this little thing right here? There's a little, can't really see it, but there's a little opening inside where this fits into. Make sure it's fit in. When you see the bolt like this, that means it's in there. Okay, make sure this is still out. This is right here, and we're going to start cranking it. Okay, when you start cranking it like this, it's going to be slow, very slow, but it's moving the landing gear to where it needs to be. So my landing gear needs to retract, like go up, so that the trailer could go down towards my fifth wheel. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like as I'm doing it. So now my apron is closer to the skid plate of a fifth wheel. That means we're in a good position to go ahead and back it up. It should click now. And if it clicks, we're good. We still got to come back up and finish lifting up the landing gear. That's right now, you can at least hook up to the trailer. All right, so now I'm back in my truck. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this out. We don't need to hook this up just yet. We don't need to push this in. So this is pulled out. I'm going to push in my tractor brake, okay? Because we only move with the tractor right now. I'm going to go ahead and put my transmission into reverse. All right? And we're just going to slowly back it on in. And I heard that click. Now, before I step out to go see if it's clicked in or not, I'm going to do a little tuck test. So I'll put the transmission in drive. Then I pull forward for the tuck test. The tractor did not budge, so it means it was connected. So next I put the transmission in neutral and set my tractor brakes. Now I'm about to go ahead and go outside and finish the process. All right, so what I'm looking at right now, as you see, this pin right here, right? This handle, it's pushed in. When it's pushed in like that, that means the fifth wheel, and I'm showing you here.
As I give you a better zoom, you can see that it's latched around the key pin. You see that little latch? If you can see that, that's another way you can tell you're locked in place.
Now I gotta finish the job of lifting up the landing gear. I still got it in the out position of the gear, okay? Now I'm gonna continue lifting. Write these in your notes. Counterclockwise, landing gear goes up. Clockwise, landing gear goes down. So I'm going counterclockwise because I want to lift it up, and it's kind of hard right now. But once I start loosening it up, then I'm gonna go ahead and shift it to the next gear. So I just heard a pop. That's a good sign. I'll keep it going. There we go. It's another pop. It's loosening up. It's not as loose as I wanted just yet. All right, it's getting loose. Okay, when it starts feeling like it's just so loose to the point you're trying to keep up with the crank handle, like this, like you can spin it, it's loose enough. Now we're gonna push it in. So you see this? I had it out. Now it's pushed in. And as you see now, my landing gear is coming up faster. All right, we got it in. Can't turn it no more. That's good. I turn it back up like this, pull it all the way out, bend it, find the secure placement, secure it. We all good on that part. Now, what I'm gonna do is my coupling. Okay, now there's the coupling. So I'm gonna do this on the voiceover.
Yeah, that reef was loud, so I'm gonna do this in my truck. So right now I got my electrical cord. All right, so I'm sucking into the placement. Now there's a little latch right there, you see? You gotta make sure that it's covering up the cord. And you do that, it's secured. Bam, I showed you. Next we're gonna do our airlines. Got the blue airline, that's the tractor airline. So I got my thumb, I place it on the back, right there, just to keep it secure. And then I get 2 fingers and I hold it on the outside. Now I hold it in at this angle, right? And I slide it on down and I just tap it in. And you see it's a secure place. Yep. Now we're gonna go to the red airline. And I'm gonna set it up the same way. You know, my thumb on the outside. My 2 fingers on the inside. Angle, tap it on in. Now, you gotta make sure that it's in there correctly, because if it's loose in any type of way, you can lose air. This is your trailer brake, okay? So this is a good example of how it should look after you're done.
All right, so I'm back in my trailer after doing my coupling. So next, I'm gonna supply air to my trailer now by pressing this, okay? This is the trailer air supply. So you push that in. So now I'm supplying air to the trailer. Next, I'm gonna put my foot on the service brake, push in my tractor brakes in so I can release them. And I'm gonna go ahead and move forward.
All right, and this wraps up today's tutorial. I hope this information served you well. And if it did, most definitely come and check back with your girl. And I will give you some more tips and tricks on how to be a better, safer, and more productive driver over the road. And until next time, adios.